Now we're looking at PSP games, which the PSP was a pretty big success in Japan, did really nothing over here, but still, I surprised myself when I looked. I have almost 90 PSP games, and one of the best things I loved about the PSP is that it was completely region-free, and every region seemed to get treated a little bit differently than others. Like over here in North America, we got the Wicked Ys Chronicles 1 and 2, you know, Ys 7, Ys Oath, Lunar box set, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky box set, Fate Extra Limited Edition, so some really nice box sets. But the UK got things like, look at this, Third Birthday Special Edition, which was not available in North America, but region free, still works. There was actually a really good collection of JRPGs on the PSP. One of my favorites is actually, again, was a UK only release. Was Breath of Fire 3. Again, some more imports, you know. Exorcister, sure, why not? It's another hack and slash game. And again, like a lot of the standard games here, like I've got the Final Fantasies, the God of Wars, Jak and Daxters, Legend of Heroes, all those, Mega Mans, the Metal Gear Solids, the Sony actually, there was a lot of really good games on the PSP. Princess Crown, as I mentioned on the Japanese Saturn, came out on the PSP as well. And here's a great one. It was available, I believe, on the PSN for a digital download, but Japan got a physical copy of Neo Heroes, another cool bullet hell shooter, and tons of more RPGs like the Persona series, 1 and 2 and 3, and that's actually, like, we got 1 and 2 special editions. We didn't, they didn't over here for Part 3, but in the UK, it was Part 3 special edition. And here's one of my favorite games to mess around with once in a while. This is an SNK collection. This is actually the Asian release, because it was, again, never released here in North America. But this contains basically all the pre-Neo Geo SNK games. So a lot of classics on there, like POW and Athena. Some of them have not aged well, and other ones you can heavily see the influences for Neo Geo games came out of a lot of these. Another great series, the Star Ocean games, which was kind of got a sordid history over here in North America, as we never got the first one on Super Nintendo. But there's the first one remade for the PSP. And again, Tactics Ogre, special edition in the UK. Just got a regular edition over here, but beautiful art book inside that one. And we'll finish it off with one of the coolest PSP games, is Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts. Super hard, but definitely good. So the PSP, one thing I do recommend with the PSP, if you have one, which I've done with mine, is I always thought the PSP to be more of a console, really, than a portable system. So the PSP models after the original could hook up to the TV and use component. So I've actually got mine hooked up through the speakers and through a TV, and you know what? It actually looks really good. So I highly recommend you play PSP games like that. You'll, you know, it'll spark a little bit more life into the system that was maybe, you know what? Let's be honest here, maybe a bit mistreated outside of Japan.